going to start off the show by taking you to our live coverage of an incident with Eric.
Hey guys, and as you can see here, I'm in front of the courthouse.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh wait, it looks like we got Eric back in line.
We apologize for the inconvenience, folks.
What do you mean we're offline?
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to start off with the story on it. Fuck! I apologize for that. But it looks like we're gonna have to start off with the story that Ailish covered 2 days ago on Obamacare. Play the clip!
Insurance companies and health officials analyzing insurance applications submitted through healthcare.gov are reportedly still grappling with significant online enrollment errors despite the Obama administration's push in November to approve the glitch-ridden website. Thousands of applicants from the federally run Obamacare website have received inaccurate assignments to Medicaid or to the private marketplace or have received incorrect denials. The Wall Street Journal reportedly late Friday citing unidentified officials. In one case, an Illinois health official said that legal immigrants who aren't yet eligible for Medicaid were nevertheless told they would be enrolled in the program. The state requires 5 years of residence to join assistance programs for low-income people. Some consumers seeking coverage may be required to delete accounts and start over now that some glitches have been repaired. People familiar with the matter told Liberty News. Healthcare.gov went live October 1st, and consumers immediately got bogged down. A 2-month program of fixes made the site more workable, resolving hundreds of software glitches and adding computer equipment to handle peak demand. But the errors and eligibility determinations raised the risk that consumers could remain in limbo as the president's overhaul takes effect in January. It was reported in September that the eligibility errors date back to the launch of the federal marketplace. Meanwhile, LOK's Jose Sanchez visited Miami on Friday to tout a Spanish-language version of the federal health insurance website, which got a soft launch over the weekend to tease out any lurking glitches. Online Spanish-language signups were initially delayed because of problems with the main website, healthcare.gov, said Obamacare.gov is up and running, and that bilingual call centers can answer questions for anyone having trouble with the website.
At this point, we'll be receiving calls from people to voice their opinions. Our first caller will be Nick Capel.
Hello, Brandon. Thanks for taking my call, but I'd like to talk a lot about how crappy Obamacare is. I had a friend who wanted to use the website, and it was awful. He had the worst experience ever. They had to shut the website down and restart it, and even after the restart, after they claimed to have fixed it, they still have many issues with it. And I've heard of a lot of security problems, people entering in their social security numbers, and it's just ridiculous. So in all, Obama sucks. And to be quite honest, there's nothing good about this president. Besides Obamacare, he's done everything wrong. You see our debt's going way up. That's also besides the fact. Obama sucks. Thanks, Obama.
Our next caller will be Francis.
What it do, baby, do? Nah, yeah. Ever since Mr. Obama took office, nothing's been going right. Ever since he pitched in the idea of the health reform, everything's been going downhill. It just caused nothing but problems. Nobody wants it. I don't want it. You guys don't want it. Why should we be forced to have something that we don't want? Now, the thing that sucks and that bothers me the most is that if we don't get it when they want us to, we're going to get fined for it. So either way, they're going to be taking our money. I don't get it. Yeah. Something needs to change. That's all. Thank you.
And our final caller will be Max.
Oh, hey Brandon, only reason I vote for Obama is because of the big black...
Sorry about that, sometimes we get crazy callers.
Oh, we got Eric back on.
What?
Alright, looks like I'm going to be covering the story. A 16-year-old avoided spending time in prison for killing 4 people in a car accident in June after the judge bought his lawyer's argument that he was the victim of wealth. Liberty News reports that Ethan Couch was sentenced in a River Falls, Wisconsin juvenile court to 10 years probation for the drunk driving crash that ended the lives of 4 people, which included young pastor Brian Jennings, Holly and Shepard Boyles, and Brianna Mitchell. Prosecutors asked that Couch serve 20 years in prison. His blood alcohol level was 0.24, three times the legal limit for adults. Psychologist G. Dick Miller testified for the defense that Couch suffered from affluenza, a condition in which his family felt that wealth brought privilege and there was no rational link between behavior and consequences, LLK reported. Eric said that Couch's parents never punished him for his behavior, even when, in a separate incident, cops found him passed out in a car with a naked 14-year-old girl. As part of his sentence, Couch will be sent to a private counseling center that costs $450,000, which will be paid for by his father. Money and privilege has helped defendants avoid serious prison time for violent criminals before.
That was one crazy story, Brandon. Now we will be going to Sarai, who covered sports this past weekend.
Thanks, guys. We're going to start off with football. Jay Cutler just signed a 7-year, multi-million expansion contract to secure his spot in the Bears' future. Aaron Rodgers returned and saved the Packers to bring them into the last playoff spot to go against the San Francisco 49ers tomorrow at Lambeau Field. Former Bears head coach Lovie Smith will have an interview with the Houston Texans to fill up the spot of the fired Gary Kubiak and replace the current interim head coach Wade Phillips. He is also scheduled to meet with the Tampa Bay Bucks next week. More job opportunities should be opened for Smith with 6 head coaches already fired after the last game of the season. Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints square off against Cam Newton's explosive Panther offense and the dangerous defense led by Kuechly. Dolphins confirmed that Richie Incognito will be suspended with the pay of the rest of the season, including postseason. His future in 2014 with Miami is undetermined. Pittsburgh Steelers' Terrence Garvin is fined a $25,000 fine for his hit 2 weeks ago against Cincinnati Bengals punter Huber. Huber is out for the remainder of the season with a broken jaw. Now to hockey. Goaltender Jason LaBerba was contacted by Stan Bowman to keep strengthening the current top NHL roster. Blackhawks are the top in their standings and are looking forward to bring the Stanley Cup home once again. Today in baseball, the Milwaukee Brewers confirmed that they will build a wall of honor at Miller Park next to commemorants past players, coaches, and executives. The Los Angeles Dodgers star pitcher will be appearing in court next Monday as an eyewitness for a fatal shooting that happened outside of Dodger Stadium. That's all we have for today. Back to you guys.
Now here's Shane with the weather report.
Oh man, I was so drunk last night. Oh man, I'm drunk today. It feels so good.
Shane,
you're on. Thank you very much. I'm a fakie and I'm going to tell you about your weather. Let's talk about our weather. So down here in Milwaukee, we got sunny degree and it's sunny degree 80 temperature. In the hood where I come from, north side, it's 47 degree. Quite a big temperature difference because we like to keep ourselves separated. Let's take a look down here in Madison where there's a bunch of political protests going on. It's about 20 degrees. Cool. It's nice and cool weather. If you take a look at this big area of the central region of the state where no one really gives a crap about, full of corn and stuff, no one really knows. It's nothing because we really don't care about that area and we don't want to put our radars out, so we really don't care. So let's go all the way up to Green Bay now, where the heat is on. The heat is really on, and it's 80 degrees, and there's a big Bears game tonight. It's going to be a good game. Hopefully you all can go. I'm going to be leaving here in a couple minutes, and yeah, it's going to be a good game. And then we got lacrosse, which is pretty boring, and it's going to be 52 degrees. Go Cubs. Let me tell you all something about our Cubs. Our Cubs are probably the best team in the World Series.
Shane,
you know what?
Shane, leave the sports to Sarai. Move on.
No, I do sports.
No, you are our weatherman.
Can I switch my job?
No.
I'm going to switch my job.
No.
I'm going to switch my...
And here's Dylan with the weather and traffic report.
Thank you, Shane. As you can see behind me, the traffic is very slow. It's very, very cold outside. It's -2 degrees.
And as you can see, there's a big storm coming here from the west.
Dylan?
Yeah.
West is that way.
What? West is that way? Oh, wow, I need a compass. Oh, wow. Actually, there is a very brutal storm out there. And it is coming our way. It should be coming within like the next hour. So please stay in your homes. Do not go on the roads. If you do, it's going to be very brutal. All right? And, happily, gas prices are going down. About this storm, do not go outside. It is actually getting very closer and very dark. All right? Don't go outside. It's going to be very, very bad. Back to you guys.
Bullying is a major issue in today's world.
That's why we sent out a reporter to a local high school to ask students on their opinions and what they could do to possibly prevent it.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at Central High School, and we're about to ask a couple of kids a couple of questions. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a couple of questions real quick?
Sir.
All right, thank you. What do you think about bullying, number one?
Well, I don't really like bullying because it killed my cat. Yeah.
How did it kill your cat?
Well, one day I was taking my cat for a walk, and he really liked bowling because all the lights and all the noises and the ball rolling, so I like to take him there, but one day I took him off his leash and he chased after the ball and got squished.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Another question. What do you think about cosmic bullying?
Well, it's pretty cool. It's got crazy lights. Let's go there, trip out, man, right on.
Right on. Last question. What do you think about schools not selling condoms for protection?
I think it's baloney. Malarkey.
Why is that?
I don't want to get pregnant.
All right, thank you for your time.
No problem.
All right. Let's see. Here's school. All right, here we go. Excuse me, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
All right, the first question is, what do you think about bullying?
I think it's really bad, but hey, sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
What does that even mean?
You can come at me with a bunch of stuff as much as you want and call me a bunch of names, but it's not going to hurt me.
Okay, second question. What do you think about schools not selling condoms for protection?
Well, sex in school happens quite often, actually, and especially if you're just bored during class and you want to go to the bathroom and just have a fun time. But if you're going to do that, at least use a condom. So, A-OK for condoms.
And you heard it from her. All right, now we're going to ask this lady who's studying a couple of questions as well. Excuse me, could I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
I don't mean to bother you real quick. Is it all right if I sit down?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, I have a couple of questions for you, if that's okay. So, all right, first one is, what do you think about bullying?
I think it's dumb because people are equal and, like, they shouldn't be bullied just because they have a special needs or they're all equal.
Would you do anything to help bullying?
Yeah, I would.
What would that be?
Stop people from making fun of people.
And it's easier said than done, so
Yeah.
could you do anything more than that?
Speak up. Like, when someone's getting bullied, just speak up and, like, speak up to the people that are doing it.
It's very nice. All right, our second question is, what do you think about schools not selling condoms for protection?
I think it's fine because you can get it anywhere else, and then you don't have to have people having sex during school, and it's just gross.
Well, it does happen, so shouldn't they still sell it to help?
I guess somewhat, but if you're really going to do it outside of school, not in school, because people just don't want to see that.
All right, that is all the time we have. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys, you heard it from her. Join us back next week on Liberty News. And this ends the show. Thank you.